hard to see the granulations in this one, but the cytoplasm usually, it's a little bit more granular in your chief cells. But with the parietal cells, once you see those larger cells with the centrally located nucleus, then you know those are your parietal cells. Alright, and then the chief cells are usually smaller, a little bit more granular, and the staining is a little bit darker than the parietal cells. Alright, so we have our parietal and our chief cells. Those are the main ones that you're identifying in the fundic stomach.
This looks like the parietal cells, like entire parietal cells stay inside the chief cells.
It looks like what?
The whole cell, the entire parietal cell stay inside the chief cell.
It stays inside.
They said.
Alright, so these would be your fundic glands. Those are found within the fundic stomach. Alright. I have another slide that shows. Alright. Then the pyloric stomach. So pretty much you have the same layers in the pyloric stomach. You have your epithelium, you can see the gastric pits, and you have the glands right below it. So those would be your pyloric glands. Alright, so for the pyloric stomach, another giveaway for your pyloric stomach would be you would see the transition from the simple columnar epithelium into the epithelium of the small intestine, of the duodenum. So I'll show you that in a little bit. But here you can see these are the pits that are present in the pyloric stomach, and below that you have your pyloric glands. Alright, so once we're in the pyloric stomach, then you know if I ask you to ID the glands, those are your pyloric glands. So let me just show you quickly the transition in the epithelium. Alright, so this is at the junction of the pyloric stomach and the duodenum. So notice within the stomach, the epithelium is folded into what are called rugae, but because the stomach is so large, usually you're just seeing a small portion of it. So pretty much you have this flat appearance of the stomach. You don't have any part of it that's projecting outward more than the rest of it. So if you look, pretty much you just see that flat, the surface looks kind of flattened. As you move to the duodenum, you notice that there's a change in the epithelium where you have these little projections coming off from the epithelium. So these are your villi here, and this is your duodenum. So once you see that transition, that's your stomach. Once you see that transition into that kind of frilly appearance of the small intestine, we know that this is our pyloric stomach and this is our duodenum. Alright, so you want to see that, kind of see that transition to ID this as your pyloric stomach. Alright, and at the junction here, you'll notice that there's a section of the muscularis externa where the outer layer of muscle becomes a little bit thicker right at that junction. So that would be your pyloric sphincter, right at the junction of the stomach and the pyloric stomach and the duodenum. Alright, so we see transition. So we have our simple epithelium, and as it goes into the duodenum, you see these little projections here. Those are your villi. Alright, so we'll stop there today, and then we'll do the rest of the small intestine tomorrow.